Parenting as such is a Himalayan task. I can accept and I can hear voices saying absolutely true. Parenting during this lockdown period is becoming a very big task of fear, because all the time we had told our children, go out and play, go to the park and play, go to the friend's house and play. It was easy for the children and of course for the parents. But now, this 21 days of lockdown, and you don't know what to do with your child, what activities to do with your child, because it becomes boring after a point of time. One, you have your own work which you are working from home. Two, you have the family activities that you need to do, like cooking, washing, cleaning and all that stuff. Then comes your child. Now becomes the task, which is Herculean task of how do I split my time for the child too? What activities do I do with my child? Before I tell you to plan activities, I want to tell you something. More importantly for the parents, be it the young children who have the parents working or the parents who have young children, grown-up children, whatsoever. Children model us. Children always see what the parents do. You can see the girl dressing up like the mother or cooking like the mother. The boy trying to wear a pant like the father or trying to drive a bike or even a car, pretending. These are role plays that they do. This is basically what children do and seeing the parents. Now, these 21 days, they are vigilantly watching you. So whatever happens, they're going to model in the long-term life. So if you both become argumentative, if you both become aggressive on each other, remember, your children are watching. It is not only these 21 days, they've been watching you through. But then there was a break. They went out, they could see the friend, everything. The level of, frustration was lesser. But now they're also locked doors and they're frustrated all the more. And seeing you fight will cause a lot of anxiety in them, fear in them. Then comes the modeling behavior. So parents, please be cautious not to become argumentative or aggressive or fight in front of your children. Now comes activities for the children. What activities do I post for my children? Everything that you do can be turned into a pleasurable activity. Be it cooking. Call your children. Teach them what you are cooking. In case you are doing something like a carrot, tell them how it grows. If it is a small child, if it is a grown-up child, you can ask the child to help you in cutting the vegetables. You could talk about what are the importance of eating vegetables, what are the minerals, what are the vitamins in the carrot. If it is even more a grown-up child, probably you can ask the child to do the cooking for the day. You can assist the child and ask the child to do the cooking. If not assisting, you can tell the child, okay, today the kitchen is yours. You can decide what work you would like to do for me. It could be cooking an item, it could be washing the vessels, it could be cleaning the restroom, whatever. You can divide the work that you do. But more importantly, when you have a child who is just 2 years, you must be wondering, how do I incorporate this child in all these activities? Absolutely fine. I do understand it is not possible. But you can have certain activities planned for the children. Probably if the father is working from home, the mother can, of course both of them could be working from home. Let the father do the first half where the mother spends some time with the child. Then they take turns so that the child is also not bored, but the parents are also doing their work, whatever is required, and spending time with the child. There are so many activities like snake and ladder which could be made creative. I remember my cousin sending a model of a snake and ladder where it was not the traditional one. Instead, it had certain activities like, if you win 4, if you are able to put 4 in the dice, it not only goes there, it has an activity there. You need to do the activity. It is more fun by doing that. This game of snake and ladder, it is not only an activity of playing and winning, it also that teaches the child, once you lose, there is always a probability of winning. So never lose faith in trying. The child is taught to try more and more. Every time there is a defeat, there is definitely a chance of winning. So there are small games like these board games where you can play with the child. You can teach a small new board game for the child. It could be a Chinese checker that you could teach the child. It could be a chess that you could play with the parent where the child could see what is happening. Not every game the child needs to play, but at the same time they can even see what you're playing. It could be an activity where you have, to build up the talent of the child. You can have certain activities like singing. The mother sings. The end of the word, the father sings, or the child sings, or each one enacts. You can have a script written, a small play written, and all of you enact in it. You ask the child to tell a story. It could be anything. The child could talk about the sun. The child could talk about the moon. It could be any story. You could ask the child, and at the same time, you can teach your children the moral stories that you have studied. Because today, we don't have a class for moral science, and parents don't have time to teach all those things. This 21 days is a golden opportunity for you to share moral stories with your children. There's so many stories that your parents would have told you when you were children. You could have read through your religious books. I'm talking about religious stories, not about religion. Try to promote spirituality and not religion during these days. Every activity that you do, take your children in. It could be the smallest of cleaning the vessels or cleaning the utensils or washing the room, whatever. You talk to the child and keep doing all these things. Interaction with the child encourages a wonderful bondage between the child and the parent. You could have small games for the child, and if you have 2 children, it's excellent. You make the elder child help the younger child. Make the elder child feed the younger child. This creates a sense of responsibility. Once they finish teaching, you can help them or ask them to help you in cleaning the place where you had your food. These are small activities though, but it builds a lot of responsibility and sharing of labor with the children. Talk to your children. Most of the time, we don't talk. We only tell them. We dictate to the child, do this, do that. Please, hear the child. Use this time every day for half an hour to hear the child of what is it that they liked in the day. What is it that they love today in you? What is it that they want you to become better of? Similarly, when you tell it to the child, it will be well received. So use this time as a family to develop your family time and yourself. Your individual growth is also important here. So take what the child says. And supposing your child says, Mommy, you're getting angry very often. Understand, probably you're doing that, and work on your anger management. At the same time, you can tell your child, you also need to clear up the mess that you're making after you play. Maybe could you do that for me? Could you help me in that way? The child understands how important he or she is. So incorporate every activity that you are doing with the child so that the child feels important. And plan activities. Every day probably you can have a gratitude note for your child. You can have a small notebook where you can write one positive point about your child. Or you can stick a star on the wall for your child so that the child also finds it very amusing and tries to become good through the day. Plan activities. There are so many things that you could do. But you're working from home. I understand that you might not be able to dedicate all the hours for the child. But take some time off. Be with the child. Talk to the child. Hear the child and appreciate the child. This, I'm repeatedly saying, the 21-day lockdown is going to be a memorable period provided you have all these small activities planned for your child. It could be drawing, it could be singing, it could be dancing. You can do everything with the child, not asking the child to do alone. You become a part of it and they become a part of what you're doing, which makes the day go happy. Thank you.